Yay, go Steelers. We won the game. We absolutely positively won the game. I saw some great things. Our offense is back, or our offense is current. We're now averaging 23 points a game. Like, I don't know. We scored 37 points. Like, I don't know who the Steelers team is. We've had 2 weeks now where we've scored over 30 points. I don't know. Is this the new normal? So my team won. We did what we were supposed to do. We took care of business. I have started to take my braids out, and because I pride myself on being real and all those things, I am showing up on camera when my hair is half out, half braided, half not, because why not? I have a responsibility to this channel, and I take this channel very seriously. So I am going to show up, and I am going to put in the work, and I'm going to do what I need to do. Also, I am going to show courage, like Mike Tomlin showed courage, like Mike Tomlin showed when he decided to pull Justin Fields from a 4-2 football team and insert Russell Wilson. Like, I am going to show the same amount of courage that my coach just showed, because, oh my gosh, does that man have nuts, and did he drop it? So let's just get into the video. Listen, shout out to Mike Tomlin. You all want to know why I'm hard on coaches? You want to know why the standard is the standard? Do you want to know why I am so tough and why I grade so hard and why I do different things? Because look at Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin has been the most consistent thing for me when it comes to football, when it comes to coaches and the teams that I follow. He is extremely consistent. He does things that I don't always agree with, that I don't always understand, but he makes them happen because he has courage. He has more information than I have, and he basically has made me trust him. That is what you're supposed to do. Am I going to sit here and say that Wilson's going to be the starter going forward and we're going to be this great team, we're going to win the Super Bowl? No, because that's an overreaction. But tonight, against the Jets, against this team, against this game plan, it worked. It made sense. And kudos to Mike Tomlin for making the move, because without him making the move, we don't know what would have happened. So like I said in my video, I didn't necessarily love it, but I was going to trust what Mike Tomlin was doing. He knows better than I do. He's seen more than I do. He made the move. And listen, it panned out. We're 5-2. You cannot deny that our offense looked like they wanted to score points. Our offense looked great. And listen, at the end of the day, like, I am just a fan. I am just a fan. And so my opinions about this really don't matter. Mike Tomlin did what needed to be done, and I'm there to support him, and we won the game. So that is what it is. The other thing I was going to do with this video is I was going to do my other things, and I was going to say, like, what went wrong? What was good? What was great? What was that? But I caught myself in a moment of, like, just being really proud of the team, and I didn't want to condense them to, like, the things that I hate, because listen, they could have done a lot of things better, but we scored 37 points. The last time we scored 37 points was probably 3 or 4 years ago. So 37 points for this team on offense. The defense gets 2 takeaways. The first takeaway going before halftime was masterful and very needed at the time. So that was brilliant. The other one off of the tip ball, same guy, rookie in there making plays. I love it. The other thing I loved about this game is that we had TJ Watt not necessarily make a play that's going to show up on the stat sheet per se, but what he was able to do caused there to be other opportunities for other people on the defense. And I just liked the way we played. Overall, I thought we played a solid football game. If I watched film and I was an X's and O's woman, I'm sure I could identify 37,000 things that we did wrong. But this is why I don't like to watch film. I like to trust my eyes. I like to trust my gut. And I like to just see how I feel about situations. And that defense got 2 turnovers. We could run the ball, and Aaron Rodgers didn't look that great, and Devontae Adams was obsolete. I don't know. I might have said that in my video previewing this game. And you know what I've realized about myself? I've done a really good job previewing games before my teams play them. I have almost nailed it every single time with what I'm looking for with the Texas game, with what I'm looking for with the Colorado game, and what I'm looking for with my Steelers. I've done pretty well. So I am just going to give myself credit for that. What the hell is going on with this officiating? Why can't my team get a call? So first of all, we get flagged 15-yard penalty for slamming a running back. Okay, great. Well, what happens when they slam our running backs? Nothing. Also, what is with the penalty? What is with the blown whistle when our running backs are still moving the pocket? When I watched football all day today and all day yesterday, I didn't see them blowing the whistle dead when the running back was still moving the pocket. People were coming in to push, but all of a sudden when the Steelers play, all of a sudden now the offensive line can't get pushed. And as soon as they think the running back is going to stop, then they stop the play and blow the whistle dead. Like, I don't understand that. Also, what the hell is up with Minka not getting a freaking call? Like, I feel like every time Minka does something, they're just ready to flag him. And it doesn't matter what it is, he gets flagged. And I feel like this year it's happened twice. They've been two really big calls. One game we ended up winning, which was this game, but against the Colts, that was a blown call and we lost that game. And again, we bring in the guy, right? We're paying this guy. We're going to bring him in. We're going to get his opinion. And we get his opinion. He's like, yeah, it was a terrible call. Why do we have a guy on the broadcast that's telling us it's a terrible call? We can see it's a terrible call. What are you all going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Then the other thing that pisses me off is not only did you not change that call, then there's a spotting issue. And so, oh, that's automatically reviewed and we're going to go ahead and change that. What is this? Like, what is going on? It's like, what are the rules anymore? What is this? What is actually going on? The Jets offensive line was false starting. I'm almost positive that right tackle false started at least 4 times this game. They never called it. Like, they're calling everybody else for false starting, but the guy is clearly blatantly false starting. It's never getting called. The other thing is we all know, I say this every week, our defensive line is getting held every single game. And I understand that most times on most possessions, you are holding. I got it. I'm not here to act like my team is the only team getting held. What I am saying is my team the only team that's not getting holding penalties as often as other teams? I don't know what that statistic looks like, but this defensive line is getting held so bad that the people that I know that play offensive line are starting to watch the Steelers and they're going, oh, yeah, they are getting held. You're not lying. Like, you didn't overdo that. Like, you didn't make that up. Like, I see what you're saying. I see your complaints. The thing I just want to say here, because I think it's kind of funny, when the score was 30-15, it was haunting me. It was so haunting me. And for those of you that don't get the joke, Texas and Georgia ended at 30-15. It was like as soon as I saw 30-15, I was like, oh God, here we go with this. At least my team is on the winning side of the 30-15 this time. And shout out to the Steelers special teams. Like, the special teams this year, well, let me say this. The punting team is a little bit suspect, but I'll leave that where it's at. But blocking field goals, getting blocked punts, all of those things, like, this special teams is doing phenomenal this year. And I always say, usually special teams is the one little nugget that we don't talk about, but we have Chris Boswell. He's always amazing. And then our special teams is able to block punts, block field goals, and do their thing. So shout out to our special teams crew. Our defense, great. Special teams, great. Offense, we're trying. Like, we're working on it. We have things to do. We play the Giants next week. That should be friendly to our offense, although that defensive line is going to be ready to go. But we can make some moves here. The schedule is going to continue to get hard for us after our bye week. Blah, blah, blah. So I feel like this next week is going to be super important for us. It's Monday Night Football. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do about these late games, but it kind of is what it is at this point. I am officially not getting excited about touchdowns anymore. I am officially moving up to the level of I expect my offense to score touchdowns. This could kind of be a little bit scary because I'm not sure if I trust the Steelers team, but I'm at least at the next stage where I don't celebrate I don't celebrate touchdowns anymore. So I'm just like, great, we scored. We're supposed to score. So I hope I stay in this place. One other thing I want to mention is because I have been asked this question because I don't think people really know how to take me or how to get me or where I'm coming from or what kind of fan I am. But I want to say 2 things. People think that I sit and watch football games and I yell at the TV screen. I actually don't yell at the TV screen as much as you think I would yell at the TV screen. I just don't. There are usually 3 things I yell at the TV screen. The first thing I usually yell at the TV screen is when I think somebody's doing too much. So like if a receiver catches the ball and he spins around and twirls around and flips around and does all this stuff, I will yell, get down, get down, get down. Like, this is stupid, right? So I'll yell that. The second thing I will almost always yell at the TV for is anytime we get a turnover and we get like an interception and the guy is running, I'm there yelling. I'm like, go, run, move. What are you doing? Run him over, screw him. So like I get really animated when we get an interception or something like that, or there's a fumble. However, when there's a fumble on the ground though, I get in there. Like when there's a fumble on the ground, you will think that I am going to recover the fumble because I'm like, get the ball, get the ball, get the football, get the football. And so those are really the only times that I'm very animated when I'm watching the game. Sometimes I might yell certain things like, you idiot, like catch the ball, or what was that, or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, I am pretty chill when I watch sports. I'm pretty calm. I like to kind of see where things are going. I also think that I'm a lot more chill in the first half than I am the second half. But overall, I'm pretty chill. I don't really get too high or too low. Like, this is what you're going to get. I know some people think you're going to get some extreme, some high, some extreme high or some extreme low, but that's just not who I am. I've said from the beginning, I'm usually very even kill. So anytime you see me get too high or get too low, honestly, you should actually reach out to me and make sure that I'm okay, because that is not normal for me to get really high or really low. But I will just end this video here, but I just wanted to share a little bit about me personally, because I know some people are like, I can't believe that you're so calm after this loss. I can't believe that you're so calm after this win. It's like, this is really who I am. I'm not going to put on for the camera. It just is who I am. But I did show up with my natural hair today. So if you made it to the end of this video, let me know what you think about my natural hair, it being wavy, it being dirty, me taking my braids out. They're half in, half out. This is a half in, half out look. Let me know what you think. Give me your tips and tricks at the end, or give me your tips and tricks in the comment. Why am I asking for tips and tricks as if you all have half up, half braided hair when a lot of my audience is men? So that probably isn't going to work. But if you have any thoughts about my half up, half down do, let me know. I will say, don't get confused though. There will be some videos as the week plays out where my hair will actually still be braided, because I already recorded those videos. So it's okay. Just act like everything is fine, because everything is fine. I just already recorded this video. So my Texas video, a lot of videos you'll see this week will have my hair braided. So it's okay. Don't worry. But I am just rambling. So I will end this video here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those things. Like I said, if you made it to the end of this, let me know what you think about my hair, my dirty hair that probably doesn't seem dirty on camera, but trust me, it's very dirty. But anyways, I'll end this video here. Steelers are 5-2. It is what it is. Here we go.